on to the playoffs for the Dominion. I'm going to share my screen. I am joined here by Heather Lang, who is a very strong Dominion player and also a strong chess player. Right, I'm just going to switch off the sound on my other machine. Okay, Heather, can you see the screen fine?
Yeah, I can see the screen. I might just watch it on the server.
Yes, absolutely. You do whatever suits you best. Okay, so we should be live now, and the game has started. Okay, so what we have is Fire on Ice against you, Exitus. And I actually played a tournament game against you, Exitus, a little bit earlier this evening, and I did not win it. Okay, we have. Oh, we've got all sorts of missing cards here.
Yeah, so it
what
might
do you
be
think
worth
of
clicking
these,
on
Heather?
the Kingdom tab so that we can see all the text of the cards as well up at the top right.
Sure, here we go.
And then anyone unfamiliar can always pause the video.
Yes.
So I guess the first thing is it's a little bit sad there's no trashing and there's no plus buy. 60 Light's going to be a bit of a slog.
Okay.
Maybe...
So what would you do in that circumstance? Just get a whole stack of money and try and buy provinces as quickly as you can?
So there's ill-gotten gains. So there's a strategy where you can basically keep on buying it and then basically empty the curses and the duchies. But I don't know if that's any good here.
Yeah. And the duchies will go with the enclave as well.
Yeah, so the ill-gotten gains rush is you basically keep on buying them and then you use them to gain coppers and empty the duchies while flooding the opponent with curses. But what would we be doing here? I mean, probably like gear silver or something like that and try and get to 5.
I'll go back to the play area.
Gear militia. Yes, okay, gear militia is what's happened.
Okay. And have you ever played either of these players before, Heather?
Well, I helped Fire and Ice to their position in the leaderboard in this tournament by losing to them earlier. And I don't think I've come across Exitus yet. So,
yeah.
Welcome.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Apostarula, and hi, Treewin. Yeah, we're agreeing. It's a miserable game, as in when they're not trashing and not getting buys here.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to say.
Heather, by the way, if you want to, you can see chat. It'll be on the right-hand side, back on the Twitch if you need to.
Yeah, like the Egg Rush versus Bandit versus goodness knows what. It's just really miserable.
The stream is not on delay, so the players should not log into the stream.
I'm not sure we'd be helping them much in any case.
I don't think we would. The only thing that would help is they'd see each other's cards.
Yeah,
but it is a delay. It's about 20 seconds delay, or 10 or I don't know, 10, 15 or 20 seconds delay anyway, naturally on the stream. But they certainly shouldn't be listening to all our interesting strategies.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see what they think the best 5 is. Oh, grim. And that militia's stopped. Oh no, I forgot there was that hiding away in gear. Yeah, so are they going to mirror or do something else?
No, we are.
Strategy. The streamers are thinking about the Egg Rush and wondering just how miserable that all ends up.
Yeah. So someone they've got an ill-gotten gains already. Exitus got it.
Okay, not the mirror. Cool. Oh, and that's missing what do you call it? Two potions. Not very happy right here.
Yeah, because it's not enough to get the apothecary. Oh yeah, that's what you really don't want to see, 2 in potion.
Not on this board. If university was around, it would be a different game, but it's not.
How did you do in the
hard to
tournament
know.
in the end, Heather?
I kind of played the Swiss Gambit a bit poorly, so yeah, made it through to be player 2 against a lot of strong people, which was a little bit sad.
Oh.
But it was still fun. How about yourself?
I ended up on 3, but I was on like 1 out of 4. So I did like on the base deck one I got 5 out of 7, so that was okay. And this one I ended up on 3, but actually I think there's a stack of really good players in it, so I don't mind. But I'm really liking Dominion.
Yeah. I mean, I think having the tournament online just opens it up to so many more people than can make it to London.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Right, that's better. 3 in a potion is much better than 2 in a potion for Fire and Ice. So yeah, it looks like your Exodus is playing your ill-gotten gains strategy, because he's just got another ill-gotten gains, cursing Fire on Ice, not buying the duchies yet, but I guess that's the next phase of the plan.
So you basically empty the ill-gotten gains and the curses, and then you've hopefully got enough ill-gotten gains in your deck that even if you don't hit 5, you bring in coppers, and it's quite quick if there's no trashing. And that
just
the militia hits are
so I'm going to let him on too
as well.
Hi, Tetron. Had some new technical problems, but I'm here now.
Okay. Well, if you get technical problems, I'll just boot you out again.
Fair enough. It normally boots me out of its own accord, but yeah. So you're just talking about the ill-gotten gains, but of course there needs to be a third pile to empty. Is a slight problem with that. Otherwise, it's a bit slow.
Yeah, it's usually duchy, I think.
And also, there doesn't appear to be an easy buy, so you need to be a little bit careful of smugglers, I think.
I think by the time the deck's really, really flooded with all of the nonsense that ill-gotten gains pops in it, then we just keep grabbing coppers, hitting 5, and if you're only seeing smugglers once a shuffle, it's maybe not grabbing the best bit, but maybe we're getting a province here. Maybe we're not.
7 at the moment, so it depends what you get with the gear, doesn't it?
Yeah, or if you decide that gear's just come in, hasn't it? Because like if you shuffle here, your gear and your alchemist and your oasis and your other gear are all missing from your next shuffle, and I've not been tracking quite enough to know how much rubbish there is down there.
I mean, should really be.
But then the estate and the curses and all these coppers are missing as well.
Why is he discarding a gold? I would have thought you'd be discarding a.
Yeah, I might have thought they were setting it aside with gear.
Setting aside,
clicked or something.
Yeah,
well, no, they did discard it, but I was wondering.
I was looking at the log and it said discard, and I was thinking.
It was discarded. I just wondered if it was a misclick.
Oh, maybe a misclick. Oh, but you can undo from a misclick like that, can't you?
Yes. Well, according to the rules. Vault those is slightly surprising. No one's bought that. I'm not quite sure what direction they're kind of going on this.
No, the chat's Apostarula in the chat is saying alchemist seems like a very bad idea. I suppose that's because you've got so much junk in you during the 2 cards is not going to get you enough.
Yeah, and it's hard to ensure your potions on the top to keep the alchemist.
Keep them at the top, yeah. Yeah, I suppose once it starts working, it'll work. But if it doesn't, then you don't get there.
Yeah, with like 30 cards in this deck, it's not gonna.
So then this looks very promising for you, Exodus.
Yeah, I mean, normally you would actually have got to province by the 7th ill-gotten gains for Fire and Ice. So the fact they haven't suggests some things have gone wrong.
Well, he's got a lot of curses in his hand.
Yes, well, that always happens if you ignore the ill-gotten gains. But some of the earlier buying must also have been all right, I suspect. Perhaps he misunderstood gear. Because as you said, discarded a gold earlier. But
I mean, it would be I mean, this is a 60 rated player. It's
Yeah.
more likely a misclick, I guess.
So Fire on Ice is Michael Zibanejad. Is that how you say it?
No, but I think we can understand what you're throwing at.
How do you say it, David?
I don't know, but it's not. It's like
Not
it's
however I said it. Okay, fair enough. And
I think it's a soft. I think it might be a CH from a J, kind of a shibijinad or something. But I don't know.
And we have UX should know who that is because I played him. Gents, oh no, you played him as well, didn't you, Tetron? I think we both lost.
I did. I can remember his Discord name, but not his actual name off the top of my head, because you have to do triple lookup on this thing.
I think it's just looking grim.
Yeah. Okay. So Fire and Ice has got enough for a province this time. Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
But the province only takes him to -1. So we've got to get a few of those to get positive. So like I guess Heather with UXS will be starting on these duchies in a moment. Exactly there, yes.
Well, I mean, they should be also going for the province. I mean, basically just need to take an awful lot of coppers into their hands, though, normally.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you'd be worried if you're just trying to empty that third pile as quickly as you can.
Yeah, if you get up to 8, you might as well take the enclave.
Good point.
Well, there is an enclave, yeah, but it's not so easy to empty a pile if the other player goes all out not to empty it.
I reckon it's 6 turns and we're done, I think.
But that'd be a very long game.
It's just a lot of curses to have.
Yeah, well, I mean, the fact that you're up to turn 18 and they've only bought 1 province, as I said, I mean, they should have clearly bought a vault in this strategy if they weren't doing it over a gear.
Let's just show what the vault does. So the vault is +2 cards, discard any number of cards for +1 each.
Yeah.
And the other player can discard 2 and draw a card.
Yeah, I guess with anything like that, you're only ever seeing it once per shuffle, and it's just very sad when you.
Well, you don't just get one of them. But the whole point is that you can substitute the curses no longer matter if you get a vault. It's quite a powerful card, but there obviously aren't actions.
Thing is, if you get too many, David, you might run out of that pile as well.
Well, I wasn't saying getting too many, but I mean, I quite like the ill-gotten gains strategy. I tried it quite a few times. I mean, when we featured it, for example. But you do.
I mean,
normally it's normally a lot closer than this on the score, so one has to wonder what Fire and Ice was doing at the same time as getting all the curses.
Yeah, just deciding.
Well, Fire and Ice was getting these alchemists, which I guess, and actually one time he was unlucky not to get an alchemist as well.
And then we've got all our money in one place.
Yeah. Because now he's overshot the 8. So I guess. What did you do? Oh, he did the enclave flying the duchy. Now, yeah. I might not do that because that's going to help the other guy to finish the pile quicker.
Yeah, I think he's kind of a bit despondent on this one, probably.
Yeah, how many games is this, though? Isn't it just 1 game?
It is, but that doesn't. It's been. You also need to remember it's the 7th match, and we're into hour 5, so there is some endurance questions to be asked as well. Not many people are used to playing this length.
Yeah, but these are strong players. They can do anything.
I like the confidence.
They can fly. They can
fly, exactly.
I've had people, I mean, even I've had Ankush complain to me before. He was just giving up later on, and he's like one of the most obsessive players you can come across. So, yeah, I mean, term-wise, I mean, clearly not a lot left to do.
Yeah, I mean, I guess your opponent buys ill-gotten gains first, and you need to decide whether you're going to mirror or not. And he's decided not to, and it's just not worked out.
Yeah, I mean, I also don't really rate Oasis as a card most of the time, unless there's something you can get with a discard. But I suppose it depends who had the second militia first.
I mean, they
I
both
missed the
opened
beginning.
militia gear, and I'm not sure if there was just like someone had a better shuffle than the other person.
Well, but first person to militia always hurts. You can get basically your 5 can get killed to a 2. Sorry, down to a 4. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Just losing 2
roughly what
cards.
happened. Yeah.
But then someone, when I looking back at it, there was it's now 4 militias gone. It was 7 militias. So one of the 2 players had bought a second militia, and I just wasn't sure who that was.
Oh, that's interesting. New Exeter's got a province. I would have thought he would get.
Well,
enclave. It's probably slightly. You reach 40, and
yeah, it's kind of
that's kind of it.
It doesn't.
Yeah, okay. He's got more than half the points.
Well, there's no trashing, so yeah, it's -5. So yeah, it's 30. Yeah, he's already there, I think, actually.
Okay.
All
right. So how's this tournament situation? Yeah, UX is 1 VP from half VP. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so it's pretty clear that this will be a win for UXitus. That's half VP, says the spectator chat. So yes, okay. Then I'm just trying to work out the kind of structure of the playoffs here. So if I go back to my Discord.
Was it a straight final?
Oh, is this the final?
It was everyone who's on more than 6
playoffs and everything.
So
let's see
if there were 3 people on 6, there'll be quite a lot of games. Oh no, they don't. They just do a knockout, don't they? Still.
Yeah. So announcements. Grand final. Okay. Oh, this is the grand final then.
That was the grand final.
Oh, fine. Okay. That's the final. It's all over. Well, fantastic. Okay. So very well done to UXitus, who has won the tournament and got the gold medal. And unlucky to Fire on Ice for that tricky game just there. But congratulations on the silver medal. And
Jens Erna took the gold, was the name.
Thank you very much to Mike, of course, for organising the tournament. Lots of fun having all those cards there. And thanks to Heather and David for commentating at short notice. And thanks, everybody, for watching.